God gives justice for those married to abusive spouses. So there's a story that's in 1 Samuel 25, and it's about a beautiful, intelligent woman named Abigail, who's married to a very mean, controlling, abusive, selfish, and wealthy man named Nabal. And David had just been anointed king because Saul had passed away and died, and he was actually in the wilderness. He had not taken over his throne yet, and he was like coexisting with Nabal's men. Nabal was a rich guy. He had 3,000 sheep and 1,000 goats. And so David was actually, his men were helping to even protect Nabal's men out in the wilderness. So David at one point sent some of his men over to Nabal's men and inquired about having some provisions for them given. And they that information got back to Nabal. Nabal basically was responding back to David saying, "No way, we're not going to send this to you." And he was mocking him and saying, "Who are you? I don't even know you," and was very mean to him back. And so David was going to kill Nabal like the next day. And so Abigail, who had not been treated the way she should have been treated in her marriage, went out to plead for her husband's life to David. And fortunately, David listened, and she basically was saying, "Hey, my husband's mean, he's a fool." In fact, Nabal's name means foolish, or foolish one. And so that ended up buying time for Nabal to not die the next day. And so then Abigail returns home to Nabal. Nabal's having a party, getting drunk. So the next morning, she tells him, "Hey, what she did, I ended up helping to save your life because of your response back to David. He was going to kill you. And what happened to Nabal? He ended up having a stroke. He couldn't move for like the next 10 days. And then it says in the Bible, God killed him. God took his life." So here is Abigail, getting treated not the way she should. So, you can imagine if you're in an abusive marriage, and again, women can abuse men, men can abuse women, for sure. And the Lord is not in that. The Lord does not want that, obviously. And so in her case, the Lord took his life, early. And then David ends up proposing to Abigail and taking her as his wife. So the next thing she knows, she's the king's wife. So what of an amazing turn of events. And there are very few people that know about this story. It's in the Bible. It's in 1 Samuel chapter 25. So just wanted to let people know that God knows when you're in a marriage and you're being abused. And again, women can abuse men, men can abuse women. And typically those that are the abusers have the spirit of Jezebel and Leviathan. And they can be wicked, they can be evil, they can be horrible. But the Lord understands that those who are serving the Lord, he wants obviously to provide justice for them. In some cases he may take the spouse that's being mean. In some cases you have to get away. And then the Lord will provide, blessings and honor and favor for you. So trust the Lord. That's the whole crux of this message, is trust the Lord, be obedient to the Lord, and give a person that's abusing you to the Lord. And watch what the Lord will do for you. I want to encourage people today. So I have a book called Freedom from Soul Wounds and Demons, and it's helping thousands of people around the world to get healed from their hurts and their wounds from childhood that has oftentimes caused them to be abusive people as they are adults. Again, the book's called Freedom from Soul Wounds and Demons. It's available on Amazon in paperback, Kindle, and Audible. You can also get it in Spanish. And also I take people through personal sessions of healing and deliverance. If you're interested in that, go out to our website, restored2tofreedom.com. Click on Contact Me and submit the form, or you can call 317-459-7091. Thanks.